already been here before, and that's okay.
The foundation that these devs have that they can build on is something special, just as Dead Space had. Dead Space wasn't all butterflies and rainbows when it came out. That game, the first game, had its problems as well. This game has problems, but it also takes a lot of things in stride. This game is really special. It's audio work, it's visuals, it's tone, it's music, it's gameplay. The way it runs really well. I played this on a PS5 Pro. Sadly, I don't know if there's PS5 Pro support on this game. I checked the store and it doesn't really signify that it has that. Also, it says that there's trigger support and the vibrations and all that on the controller. The triggers, you guys got to patch that. Triggers need work. Also, there's a trophy that's busted. It's the one where you shoot the pyre and you have to blow up the biomass with it and burn it. Not unlocking. Sadly, that doesn't work. Hopefully, maybe by the time this video drops or a little bit after, there'll be a patch that fixes this. As you progress through the game, you can pet and collect cats to bring them to this one room to continuously pet them and hang out with them and vibe.
How did you get here anyway?
Their names are amazing. Baroka, Carol, Cinnamon, Balbina. All adorable names and a tale as old as time is anybody that's super scared, you look at pictures of cute cats. So they hit that mark, you know? Let's talk about the gameplay. Gameplay is extremely solid. The weight of the guns, the aiming is so all over the place. But the charge, the sound of you charging up your gun and letting it rip. It's on some Mega Man shit, man. Mega Man horror shit, dude. Also, please keep the bolt cutters, man. Trust me, you won't regret it. Speaking of bolt cutters, the inventory system in this game is amazing. You have to make tough calls to either delete an item, use an item, or drop it off in your storage. Only gripe I have with that is maybe you should have made it so you could drop stuff, but this is the first game. People need to be heavy-handed on feedback so the devs can work on this foundation to make a sequel, which I hope they do, because I'm halfway through my second playthrough on hard and I'm loving the game even more. If you've played the game once, play through it again. There are little things you will pick up on that you didn't notice before. These are the kind of games that you learn more through its lore, its story being retold twice, 3 times. You'll pick up on different things. It's that kind of game where you gotta just kind of give a lot to kind of appreciate more. Not a lot of people are going to do that because it's something new. It's something different from what we had, something that was just easy to digest. But if you want something different, you should play this. Absolutely. Let's talk about the music, man. That music slaps, dude. This music is amazing. It was composed by Arkadiusz Rykowski. I hope I didn't butcher your name. You did a fantastic job on the OST of this game. Just very haunting, very bassy, very subtle, very tone setting, beautiful work. Whoever wrote this game, you cooked, because it had me curious. It had me wanting to keep on going. Again, I don't know if this is deliberate, but the saying goes, curiosity killed the cat. And you keep going because you're curious. You want to know what's going on. You're so lost. Like a cat, you want to just keep on pushing on. I don't know if that's why you got the cats in this game. Performance across the board runs pretty well. I played the game at 60 frames throughout the entire story on my first playthrough. Ran really well. I briefly tested out graphics mode. Looks like it runs smooth there too. There is one part that kind of hitches a tiny bit, maybe like 1 or 2 parts, but other than that, they could easily patch that. On Xbox Series X, I briefly looked at some gameplay. I'll show the link in the description of the guy who covered it. Shout out to them. Looks like it runs solid on there. Switch 2, 30 frames. Looks great, though. Pretty impressed by that. My buddy tested it on his Steam Deck, said he got it to run at 60 frames through some workarounds. Without the workarounds, about 45, which is pretty good, I gotta say, for an Unreal Engine 5 game. Usually, those tend to have issues. Speaking of which, Digital Foundry also did some coverage on the game and said it ran pretty well on newer hardware. Again, though, it's Unreal Engine 5. Can be somewhat hit or miss depending on what you're running with. Let me close out with this. I've enjoyed every moment of this game. And I gotta say again, Foundation is a huge thing when it comes to making a brand new IP. This game has so much of it that it can build on. And I hope the devs see so much success. As of this video, me recording it right now, they sold 200K copies of the game. Clap it up for them. One gripe I have is the physical release of the game was not with the digital release, but I'm still excited to go grab my copy when it drops. Thank you to the devs for giving me the opportunity to talk about and cover this game. It is a pleasure, and I am all here for it. I look forward to seeing what you guys have cooking next. Beyond Silent Hill 1 remake, I know you guys are going to knock that out of the park. I'm just looking forward to either Cronos 2 or whatever other IP you have cooking up. Thank you again for giving me the opportunity to cover this game, and I'll see you guys in the next video.